Hello, this is the second part of the draw for Dart Bowl. A little worried because the fumble site isn't working, but I'm sure we'll be fine. 5 of the players were happy with their sides. So you can see that we have Alec as Khemri, Ben as Skaven, Dan as Chaos Pact, Matt as Norse, and Shaun as Chaos Dwarf. So Jack wanted to mulligan his Halfling, so I will leave Halfling out of the glass, and obviously all the sides that are stuck onto here are out of the glass, which will mean that Jack cannot possibly draw any of those sides and cannot draw Halflings again. Whether the result, the Halflings will go back in the glass after this, any of the sides used in the first season will not. So Jack's unmulliganable side for the first season of the Dart Bowl Cup is High Elf, which is a Tier 1 side and the only Elven side that we have in the league. So that'll be very interesting. So I will do my snip to reduce the size, take a small bit of blue tack and stick them on. So there we go, Season 1, all the teams are sorted. Obviously I will do an electronic version of this as well, but I thought it would be nice to have a tactile version to show on the video, and also because it actually does now take those sides out. Now Halfling will be folded up and go back inside the team glass, although it will be a very long time probably before we need to draw any more teams. Right, I thought in the second part of the video I would talk about the dream teams. At the moment the league has a kick-off date of, it's just after the first weekend of February, so the 4th of February. Now by that time the players need to have done their starting team, which doesn't take too long, but also decide on their dream team composition. Now the dream team is something that we've never really thought about before. Basically, the composition of the dream team, I have talked about it briefly to the players, but I'll talk about it on this video. The team is made up of 11 players chosen from the other 5 teams in the league. You can't choose players from your own team. You must choose at least one player from every other team, but at most 4 players can come from a single team. At the end of the league, all the SPP earned by the star players, that are in your dream team, is added up, and that is your dream team's star rating, and the dream team with the most star rating at the end, so has basically gathered the most star player points, SPP, wins first place and gets 10 betting points. The second place gets 8 betting points. Third gets 6. Fourth gets 4. Fifth gets 2, and sixth gets squat or 0. So just as an example, pretending here that obviously all the teams aren't made yet, so it's hard to do a concrete example, but for example, saying that I was Jack's High Elf team, let's say that the other teams were all finished. So I have to take one player from Khemri, one player from Alec's Khemri, Ben's Skaven, Dan's Chaos Pact, Matt's Norse, and Shaun's Chaos Dwarf. So personally, if I were in the league, I would start off by taking my one obligatory player from every team, since whatever else happens, I've got to take one. So let's say from Alec's Khemri, let's say he has the full complement of Tomb Guardians, and for argument's sake, let's say he's called, the one I've chosen is called Tutankhamun. So I would write down, should have chosen something easy to spell, Tutankhamun, Tomb Guardian, Khemri. Okay, so there's the first name of my 11. So then I would go through, I might think, oh, Ben, I'll take one of his Gutter Runners. Oh, Dan, Chaos Pact. Oh, I'll take his Dark Elf. From Matt's Norse, I'll take the Snow Troll, and from Shaun's Chaos Dwarves, I'll take one of the Bull Centaurs. It is very important the name of the player be written, which is why it's hard to do this as an example when all the teams aren't finished. This is because obviously you need to know which one is which, and it's also to prevent duplicates, because at the start of the league, one Bull Centaur is exactly the same as the other Bull Centaur, or one Tomb Guardian on the Khemri side is exactly the same as the other Tomb Guardians. It's only once the league starts that they start to become more dangerous. So, for example, if two people choose the same Tomb Guardian on Alec's Khemri side at the start of the league, I will request, I can't imagine anyone kicking up a fuss, that they choose a different one each, so that one player's success, one Tomb Guardian's success only benefits one of the coaches. Well, and obviously Alec as the coach because it's his team. But for the dream team purposes, I really want to minimise the number of players that can gain at the same time from the same player. Now, obviously, that's not possible with, for instance, Matt's Snow Troll. If 3 people pick him, well, there isn't another Snow Troll on the side, so that's 3 people who have him. Or likewise, if Jack takes one High Elf Blitzer and people want to take that, well, that guy is the one that will be taken. But I'm just hoping that this will make at least quite a few of the decisions a bit more interesting. And it's only meant as a little bit of fun. It adds up to a very small amount in the overall. I think it's 1/18 is possible to be won from the Dream Team. So it's just meant to be a bit of fun. But hopefully the league will kick off, as I said, on the 4th of February, maybe a bit before if we can get it going, and hopefully Fumble will be up and working. I'll post the rules to the Dream Team in the description below, and hopefully we'll be up and going soon. Alright, thank you very much.